Hey, this is Nili Salem coming to you from the grave of our foremother Rachel, right? So in the Bible we have four foremothers. We have Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah. The other three are buried in Hebron at Marat Machpelah, but Rachel here was buried along the way to Ephrat. And actually, if you keep driving down the road, you get to the modern day Ephrat. Outside of Bethlehem, the other side of the wall is Bethlehem. So what am I doing here? About a month ago, I made a video on the spiritual aspects of divorce and breakup and why we all have to have so many relationships in crazy times. And people wrote in and they said, can you please share a spiritual teaching on miscarriage, on stillborns, on losing babies and children, that no one should ever know of it. Disclaimer, I'm not a mom, I haven't been through it, so it would be chutzpah to say I understood what anyone has been through, but these teachings were extremely beneficial for me and they blew my mind, so I want to share them with you. It comes from my friend who had a stillborn. So, she said two things. She said that when she went through this experience, she realized that she had the privilege of birthing a soul from Shamayim into Shamayim. She birthed a baby from heaven into heaven, back into heaven. Because where do souls come from? They're hanging out with Hashem and Shamayim, and we, as women, we're a channel. We pull them down into our womb in order to birth them into earth. But because she had a stillborn, she explained that she was blown away by the privilege, the unique privilege of birthing a child from heaven into heaven. She birthed a child into heaven, like mind-blowing, beautiful teaching. And the other thing that she said, which really blew my mind, is she said that she was so taken that she had such a righteous child in her womb that its entire fixing on earth was just to come down and be in her womb those 9-10 months. You know, we often just assume death is a bad thing, but death is also a statement that a person finished their fixing in this world. You do not die until you complete your mission in this incarnation. So what she understood from losing her baby was not that she had lost her baby, but even more so that she had such a righteous soul in her that it didn't even need to be here in the earthly realm. All it needed was that time in her womb. And that's really the essence of a miscarriage. When we miscarry, God forbid, but it's so common, that soul, it just needed to be here for that short amount of time, and that's it. It did its fixing in this world. What a righteous soul, right? And so too with, God forbid, any children that die at a young age. They finished their mission. What a righteous, righteous soul, and what righteous parents that were able to handle that fixing. So please, God, we should only hear good news. Mama Rachel is still petitioning for us in heaven that all of our fixings should be sweet, and may all of our fixings be revealed good for all of us, but when they're not revealed good, may we be blessed to have the fortitude and the resilience to try to understand the spiritual perspective and understand why ultimately it is good. And please, God, more vulnerable topics too, and cool, look at where we are. All right, thank you for watching.